Why, hello there. Welcome to my zombified Snow White makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to see how I did this, keep on watching. I'm going to start off by making the rotting sections of my face with liquid latex and cotton balls. I already have foundation and concealer on. First you lay down the latex roughly in the shape that you want, then put the cotton over it. Then you saturate the cotton with more latex. This helps make the cotton easier to mold later on. I wanted the biggest piece to be in the shape of the poison apple from the movie, so I put the most cotton and latex on that piece. For my mouth, I wanted to have a few strings of flesh over it, so I very carefully applied latex and cotton there as well. Be careful not to get the latex in your mouth when you do this. Very important. Then I started poking around at the cheek piece. You'll want to do this before the latex dries completely so you can still shape it the way that you want. I'm using a dull palette knife to start making the holes for the poison apple eyes and nose. Do not use anything sharp to make the holes in your face, because if you go through the latex, it will cut you and it does hurt. I've done it myself. Not fun. I also poked around a little bit around the chin piece to give it some more texture because it was looking a little too smooth for my taste. Zombie skin is not smooth and beautiful. Then powder everything with some translucent powder to take away the shine, and use some foundation to cover up the bright white of the cotton. If you just leave the cotton by itself, it'll show through the face paint. Then starting with the green face paint from my Wolf Essentials palette, I'm painting half of my face green. I put a thicker wash of green on the wound areas and added some yellow to start giving it a little bit more dimension and help it stand out from the rest of the face. case you're wondering why the lighting changed, let me explain. I had to use 2 different cameras to film this tutorial as one kept dying on me. My most sincere apologies. I used my fingers to blend the edge of the zombie skin into my own, so it was a more seamless transition. Drag the green and yellow down half of your neck. I'm using the green here to highlight my décolletage. Add in some more of that yellow for more dimension and to highlight all the beautiful zombie skin that's happening on this side of your body. Going back to that lovely cheek, add in a mix of red and black body paint for where we can see the insides of the mouth. Add some to your mouth as well. I diluted the paint with water and just let it drip down naturally into all the cracks and crevices of the latex. Add black everywhere you want to look deep and more sunken in. And you can dilute the paint to let it drip down, giving the illusion of dried blood. Gross. Do all that for the forehead piece as well. Ugh. Look at that. It's like a cautionary tale not to pop your pimples, or else you'll turn into a zombie. Ooh. Then using my finger, I dipped it in water, then into the cakes of red and black paint, and then I started stippling it all over my face. If you have a makeup sponge, you can use that instead, but I don't have one, so I just used my finger. This helps break up the green and makes it look a lot more gruesome and dirty and bloody and stuff. Cool textures in there. Cool stuff. Inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world in our sight, and I know together we'll be alright. Can you see forever we will go? Do the same thing to your neck. Because who doesn't love a bloody zombie neck? You gotta have a bloody zombie neck to go with your bloody zombie face. Gotta coordinate. Then I added in some more black to my wounds and to my eye. Zombie Snow White has some serious baggage under her eyes. Well, eye. For the eyebrow on the zombie side, I didn't want it to be too perfect, so I just used some black body paint on a small angled brush to draw it on. I kind of just blended it out with my finger, and just do whatever. It's whatever you want. Now for the Snow White side. I started off with a blush for those infamous rosy cheeks. I used L'Oreal's powder blush in Cherie and blended out with my fingers for a more natural looking flush. Then using the Wet n Wild Fergie eyeshadow palette in Desert Festival, I did a very, very natural eye look. So natural you can barely tell I put anything on my eye. I used every color but the orange one. Then I lined my waterline using Rimmel's Scandaleyes Kohl pencil in Nude, and for a highlight I used Jordana's eyeshadow in Insatiable Silver. For my brow, I just used a dark brown Sephora eyeshadow to fill it in. I'll go out of my own way. Then I used that same eyeshadow to darken my lower and upper lash line. Then I lined my lips using Jordana's Lipliner in Cabaret. To top it off, I used my Nicka K lipstick in Ruby Red. To further darken up my zombie eye, I used a black shadow from Sephora. And then I lined my waterline with New York Colors waterproof pencil in the shade Night. I wanted my Snow White side to sparkle, so I used Fantasy Maker's glitter gel. I applied that all over my white side, putting most of it on the apple of my cheek. So sparkly. Then I added a white mesh contact from Pinky Paradise, as well as a black wig and a hair bow. Can't forget the hair bow. It's necessary. Can't recognize what you are without that hair bow. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy. I would love to see if you guys recreate this look. Tag me or send me pictures or videos. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a spooky, awesome Halloween. And if you want any more makeup tutorials, please let me know in the comments or send me a message on Instagram, and I'd be more than happy to do it for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.